Hey y'all, it's Dajanae V. As you could tell by the title, today I'm doing a makeup tutorial. This is the look. Just a natural little beat. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, keep watching. Alright y'all, let's get started. I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and I'm gonna apply that all over my face. And once I have it applied in the areas that I need, I'm gonna rub it in. And sometimes I add a couple more layers because you want it to have a sticky consistency. That way your makeup can stick. Because I'm doing a no foundation makeup look, I didn't really go in with any extra layers this time. But if you're doing foundation, you may want to. Next, I'm gonna use my Hourglass foundation stick in the shade Walnut, and I'm going to use that as my contour. And so I'm going to apply it to my cheekbones and my forehead. And I forgot in the middle of me applying this that I always start off with my eyebrows, so we're going to pause that and go in with the e.l.f. brow lift gel and the brow lift applicator. And I'm going to take a little gel with my applicator and just brush it into my brows. And you don't have to put that much, just a little bit will do. After I brush that in my eyebrows, I'm gonna take the other side of the applicator and just kind of smooth it out so you can get that laminated look. And y'all, I'm gonna do this to both eyebrows. And my eyebrows are already thick, as y'all can see. They thick as hell. So I don't really have to do much when it comes to my eyebrows. After I apply the e.l.f. brow gel, that's really all I do. I don't always fill them in. Sometimes if my eyebrows look a little sparse, I'll fill them in. But for the most part, I just go for the natural look and use the gel and then conceal them. So for concealer, I am gonna use the Hourglass concealer, and this is in the shade Dune, I believe. And I'm gonna go in with this Eco Tools eyeliner brush. It is meant for eyeliner, but I use it to conceal my brows because this is probably the flattest brush that I have in my collection, and it works perfectly as far as concealing my brows go. I've been using this brush since the beginning of time. Literally, I started doing my own makeup in 2020, and I think I've had this brush since 2020. No joke. But it just gives me a precise, line or whatever. So after I conceal my eyebrows, I go in with this brush. I think it's a concealer brush. And I just blend it out. I'll have the names of all the products that I use in this video in the description box, so don't worry. But yeah, I just conceal my eyebrows out, and do y'all see how they look? Like, just natural. Love it. And I ended up going in with the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil because my eyebrows were looking a little sparse this time around. I barely ever fill my eyebrows in when I do my makeup though. Y'all know that little trend going around on TikTok, the eyebrow blindness. I feel like I had that at one point. So I just stopped filling them in altogether. And that's why I started doing like the little laminated look. And I love it. So, but yeah, they were looking a little sparse. So I went in and filled them in just a little, not too much. And after I did that, that was the final look. Y'all see? They look a little better. But yeah, I think I got this brow pencil in the shade 4.5. I'm not really sure what color that is, but Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5. And this time around, I concealed the top of my brows. Another thing that I barely ever do nowadays, I used to always conceal the top of my brows when I first started doing my makeup, but nowadays I just don't see the need. for me personally, to each its own though. Like, if you conceal the top of your brows, continue to do so. This is just what works for me. But I blended it in with that same concealer brush that I went in with the first time around. And after my brows are done, now we can go back to the contour. So I blended my contour in with a regular contour brush. Contour brushes tend to have a angled shape, and that makes it, perfect for contouring. So you can use any brand. I don't remember the brand of this brush, but I will put it in the description box, I promise. But yeah, I just blend it all out. And don't worry, y'all, it looks a little orange at first, but that's why we're gonna go in with the concealer and everything else to give it that perfect look. Trust the process. So I did go in with my Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush in the shade Joy. And this technique that I'm doing is called underpainting, I believe. As you can see, I'm starting off with my contour, and then I'm layering my blush on top of that. And then after I go in with my blush, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I just feel like it gives your makeup a more blended look. Like, when you go in with the concealer first and then contour and then blush, it kind of gives clown. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it gives clown. So I'm basically doing it backwards so that it looks more natural, more blended, if that makes sense. But yes, I'm going in with the same concealer that I used to conceal my eyebrows, Hourglass concealer in the shade Doom. And I'm gonna conceal my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, underneath the contour by my jawline, and on my chin. Excuse the faces that I'm making, y'all. I was on live while recording this. So if y'all see me talking on video and what I'm doing in the video isn't matching what I'm saying right now, that's because I was on live interacting with my supporters. Nothing too crazy. But yes, I basically concealed my whole face, and the concealer is gonna act as your foundation, if that makes sense. So you wanna, make sure you put a good amount of concealer. And then after I go in with the concealer, I contour my nose and under my eyebrows just a little bit, because I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow. So I go in under my eyebrows just to give a more, contour look around my eyes, to make it seem like I have eyeshadow on even though I don't. And I just blend that out, make it look natural. And you want to make sure your contour is blended before you even touch the concealer, because that concealer is gonna go over that contour and really give it, pull the look together basically. So I'm just gonna go get a wet beauty blender, blend all of that out. Make sure you blend your concealer. Blend, blend, blend. I don't care how long it takes. Blend. This video is sped up, but blend that concealer, y'all, because you don't want any harsh lines or anything on your makeup. You want it to look natural. No foundation is used. So I feel like if you've never done one of these no makeup looks before, it may be a little challenging at first, because it's like, all I got on my face is concealer and contour. But I promise y'all, if you got your blending together, it's gonna come out fine. I promise. So I'm just going in all over my face. And it's okay if you cover some of the contour with the concealer, because you're gonna go back in with that same brush you used to blend your contour, and you're gonna go over that concealer to bring the color back in your face. Because if y'all see right here, it's kind of giving, I ain't gonna say it's giving Michael Jackson, but I do look a little powdery right here, a little casket ready, a little ghosty. But I promise y'all, just trust the process. I mean, y'all saw the finished look in the beginning of the video. My makeup was fire. my face was beats, okay? But yeah, I'm just going in the corner of my eyes, making sure everything is blended. I really put time into blending my makeup, for real, because that's the most important part, if we're being honest. Like, you can have the technique down, but if your blending ain't right, then it ain't gonna come out right. So as y'all can see, I went back in with that contour brush and kind of, brought the color back in my face a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my one size translucent powder in the shade Sweet Honey. And we will not bake in this step. You're gonna simply take a little bit of setting powder and just pat it into your face. Like, and any extra or excess powder, you'll dust it off, but you're not gonna bake. You're gonna pat the powder into your face. Y'all, that little face I made just now, my camera went off because it was overheated. But anyways, yeah, you're just gonna pat the powder into your face. And any excess powder, you're gonna take a fluffy brush and just brush it away, like so, like that, in the words of Tabitha Brown. But yeah, I'm just dusting all the excess powder away. And as y'all can see, your girl still looks a little ghosty, but I promise we gonna fix that. We gonna fix it. And then I'm going in with my Urban Decay liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going in and eyelining my waterline. I'm not really a eyeliner girl as far as like the winged eyeliner goes. I just haven't mastered it yet, so I mainly just use my eyeliner for my waterline. And I always kind of do like a little cat eye in the corner of my eyes, if you can tell. And then I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Cosmetics Bad Girl Bang mascara, and I'm gonna just use that on my bottom lashes. And yeah, that's all we're gonna do for the eyes. No eyeshadow here because I'm not really an eyeshadow girly, but if you want to do eyeshadow, hey, be my guest. And y'all, my camera cut off again at this point. I was just like, you know what? Are we even doing this video at this point? But yeah, I'm gonna take my NARS powder blush in the shade Orgasm, and I'm just gonna go over my cheekbones a little, just to bring the color back out with the blush, since we kind of covered it up with the concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop highlighter. I don't remember the shade name, but like I said, I will leave everything in the description box below. And I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge of my nose, just to add a little character to it, so it won't be, I mean, it is a matte makeup look, but I just want to add a little razzle dazzle. And then I'm gonna go in with my MAC lip liner in the shade, what's the damn shade? Chestnut, I believe. Is it chestnut, y'all? Look, we're gonna go with chestnut for right now. If it's not chestnut, I will put the correct color in the description box. And I'm gonna outline my lips. And after I go in with this, I'm gonna go in with the MAC lip liner in the shade Cork, and just kind of go in the inside of that. And unfortunately, y'all, the lip color I chose for this video is discontinued. It is MAC A Girl's Got Needs, and it was like, I think, a Nicki Minaj collab or something like that. But that's the color I chose, and I was kind of going for a brown lippy this time, so yeah, went in with that. And for gloss, I used the NYX lingerie, I believe it's lingerie, correct me if I'm wrong, but NYX lingerie lip gloss in the shade Shy, I believe. And once you apply your lipstick, that's all there is to it, y'all. Nice and simple tutorial. I feel like I didn't use that many products, so this should be, pretty simple. And then I also went in with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to set my makeup. And yeah, that's the finished look, y'all. I hope y'all love this tutorial. I hope it wasn't too complicated. Stay tuned for the next one. I love y'all. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.